Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your Strength and Positivity reading for May 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes and all your beautiful energy. I'm truly grateful for. Also, a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, I'll get straight to your reading. For those of you who are interested, I'm using The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Aquarians need to know regarding the time period of May into June? So they've given you 3 cards. Let's see, how would you like them to be received? Okay, yes, as they come straight away, King of Air. Okay, Aquarius, we're dealing with your own element there. And this is you really stepping into your power intellectually. You're very authoritative during this time. You're letting your reason come over instinct, as it were. Now, this is a very successful energy to be in. Truth is everything when you get this card. So you're starting May sort of really seeing the truth of a situation. And you're kind of backing away a little bit from an emotional situation, be that what's going on in the world at the moment with this pandemic, or some sort of personal conflict, or some sort of emotions that have been destabilized there, and you're seeing things with your with reason and with intellect, rather than letting emotions sort of wash over you. And it is a successful negotiation or a successful resignation there, so that you can see things more clearly. Okay, it's almost this energy, I think before I act. Okay, so you're really just taking a step back there, observing your domain, as it were, and seeing where you need to physically take action, but not let your emotions get involved. You need to see clearly at this time, have that mental clarity, and you obviously have it because you're in King of Air mode there. Now, you're also looking at your foundations and how your current foundations affect your present and also your future. Okay, you're not in the energy of looking back at all from the past. You are in the current moment, looking at your foundations right now, okay, and seeing how you can build sturdier foundations for your future. Now, obviously, King of Air there is complete mental clarity. It's also strategizing, okay, so it is that energy of planning for the future, strategizing what's your next move there. Okay, now some of you could also be dealing with some sort of legal issues there, be it laws and having to follow certain obligations, rules, as it were, and you were just coldly kind of looking at that from a non-emotional point of view to see how it serves you in your best interests for the current period. Okay, you have 4 of fire energy coming right after that. So you're allowing this energy to bring some sort of celebration on in there. It'll be very successful, whatever you're dealing with there with the mind, whatever you're trying to work out, it'll be very successful as you have the 4 of fire following that. Okay, 4 of fire is obviously 4 of wands energy, which is a celebratory energy in the traditional tarot, and it is about people coming together, living in harmony. So you will find a resolution to this situation if there's some sort of conflict there, and you're backing away from emotions so that you don't ignite the conflict any further, or you just step in your own power and do what you need to do to suit yourself in this situation, in this moment, that will lead to a brighter, more exciting future there. Now, this is also a very creative phase when you get this particular card. Fire is dealing with things that you're strongly emotional about, which when you've got it back to back, there is a little bit of conflict there, because you want to be strongly attached to this in an emotive kind of sense. You want to be enthusiastic and passionate about it, but you're just a little bit resigned about it so that you can see really clearly. You don't want to have any fog or mist in your eyes and be led down the garden path, as it were. power when you're dealing with a situation. Now, obviously, this card is a time for revelry, okay? Enjoying the pleasures of the moment and enjoying good company. So after this time of being resolute and strategizing for the future, you may have some sort of peace that comes to your soul, and you're in a zone where you're ready to make some sort of magic with others, come together, whether that's physically, like online, having, is it, video calls, that sort of thing. They were giving me Skype. I was like, does anyone use Skype anymore? Maybe they do, I don't know. But Spirit was saying Skype. So video calls and things like that. But this is coming together with your family, your nearest and dearest, after this situation. Okay, now it will be a successful outcome of the situation because you're coming together in some form of celebratory energy there. And also you're starting to let go and become a little bit looser in terms of allowing energies to flow over you and become a bit creative because of it. This situation that was coming on in there from April into May has really, shaken things up for you, okay? You had to become cold in order to deal with the situation and see it with a very clinical eye before you embraced embraced your family, friends, and loved ones with warmth, okay? You had to have some sort of distance there, okay? Seven of Water, okay, so Seven of Water, you were dealing with some choices there, okay? And you've got some more choices to come, actually, Aquarius, when you get this card. This is about using your imagination in order to see and co-create your future, as it were. You're untapped into abilities with this card. Now, every deck has a different energy. In the traditional tarot, the Seven of Water is about all those wonderful options that you have, all those choices, and being, a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of choice that you have. But in this particular deck, it's about embracing your imagination and using your wonderful artistic fantasy and, imagination to unleash the possibilities, as it were, and they are unlimited. This is the time to actually tune in to all the possibilities that exist in your realm and start to play with them, start to see the outcomes. You've strategized, you've made that plan for the future there, and now you need to see it with the fire in your soul, okay? Because that's when you help it come to life. You can put down on paper something from the mind and make a plan, but the plan doesn't start to really come to fruition until you start setting fire to it, okay? Letting your soul go on fire with that passion and enthusiasm that you have, Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, you're very unique. You have a very unique voice, and you're very creative, fun, have wonderful ideas, and are also adventurous and exciting. You're the sort of soul that, once you've had this idea ignited, you have no fear to sort of run with it and see it to fruition. And Spirit is saying, don't doubt the power of the possibilities that you have at the moment, because they're unlimitless, okay? And Spirit will not doubt you. They want to co-create with you and help you rise up to whatever dream that you are trying to achieve here at this time. But they keep bringing me back to the King of Air card, where they're saying you're going the right way about it, though. You're not letting your heart rule the situation. You're seeing it from a very clear perspective so that you can actually action it and it will become successful. You're not going into some sort of project, whether it's creative or a new job or something. You're not going in there blind. You're going in there very wide-eyed, open, and that's how you've started. It's almost like, thank you so much. You started the Fool, okay? The Fool energy is this enthusiasm. When it's in this particular deck, it stands for enthusiasm. And obviously in the traditional tarot, it is about fresh new hope, taking those chances, and leading yourself down a new path of adventure. The beginnings are happening. It's interesting that the beginnings are happening this is the first week of May here, and on the 7th of May the full moon goes into Scorpio, which is a time for transformation. So Scorpio stands for that dark night of the soul, transformation, embracing the shadow side to work through some of those energies that you thought you'd let go of a long time ago, but they do resurface because the moon draws it back out, and then you have to let it wash over you and let it go, okay? So you have a lot of decisions to make and a lot of choices. A lot of things come up there for you you in the last week, and you got a new beginning. So you really are being run by that moon energy, Aquarius, as we go through the first week of May. Now the Fool, a beautiful new start there, new beginning. Now it could be that you're starting a new job, or you're trying to action some sort of new project within the realms of your job, or you're starting to look for a new job. I really feel it's to do with the intellect, something that you're passionate about, something that really makes you very contented as a human. You're not really willing to do the bare minimum to get by anymore. Okay, and by that, Spirit is saying you're not really wanting to be in the bog standard 9-to-5 job anymore if it doesn't suit your soul. If you really enjoy it and you find your comfort there, then that's where you'll be, and that's where Spirit says you're right on path. But if some of you are there going, you know what I've been doing all these years, it's not really for me, and this time out in the world that we've all been given because of this pandemic has shown me where I'm truly happy, what truly matters, and where I'm not happy, and I'm here to shake up things and make some changes. So that critical eye has been coming over this period and making some changes there, and you're exploring all the options, and they're like saying to you, Spirit saying anything is possible. You can be whoever you want to be. This is almost like a restart button, okay? And with the Fool card, that is showing you have you've embraced the spiritual growth that you've been given, and you're happy to walk into that unknown. Okay, when you get this card, it's about logical outcomes. When you think with logic, sometimes they seem impractical. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to be, I don't know, this is bizarre. If you wanted to be working in a zoo, I don't particularly agree with zoos, but they're just giving me this. If you're working in a zoo, or if you've always wanted to work in a zoo, but you thought, you know what, I've always just been in administration in a bank. I couldn't possibly go and work in a zoo, even that's been my dream. Spirit says, why not? Okay, your critical eye says, I can't do it. But you're partnering now with Spirit and with your full emotions, and Spirit saying, now's the time. When's a better time than any to do that? Now. You can restart again. It's like you're being given a restart. Now, they're just giving me that as an example. I'm not asking you to go off and run off and work in zoos, okay? They're just giving that as an example. They're saying that anything is now possible. Whatever you truly desire is now possible. You can take that risk, and you can trust with faith that anything you put your hand to during this time, Aquarius, is possible. Now, some of you are saying, but what about the bills? I got to pay the bills. And of course, everybody's got to, do something that's stable to pay those bills. But they're saying you can also take a leap into the unknown and do stuff side by side, make a slow transition into what you truly desire as well. But they're asking you that to explore what you're meant to experience at this time, regardless of where you are at. Okay, now is the time to just take that leap, because all the elements, they're giving me all the elements are right for you to just dip your toe into whatever you truly wanted to do. It's like embracing that inner child, whatever you truly wanted to do. And, if you wanted to take up some learning, for example, to be, to work on the NASA space program, obviously that takes a lot of years out of your life, right? But if you're working 9 to 5 in a job in the bank, and you can do some studying on the side to get you an in, Spirit saying, even that is possible, okay? Whatever it is you truly desire is now possible at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. I do apologize if I'm waffling. I'm just giving you what they give me, and sometimes it doesn't make any sense. But they want you to let go of any negativity with this card. The 5 of Air, okay? This is tension, conflict, that has been surrounding you regarding certain situations. Probably the reason why you've had to be a bit cold in order to look over the situation. Perhaps somebody upset you in some way. It's a verbal, I'm seeing a verbal issue there, and you've stepped away from it and being quite cold. Spirit saying, yeah, let that tension go. And it will, because the first card and the middle card are the strongest of the reading. So Aquarius, if there's been any tension during this time, just let it go. It was meant to happen. that's unfortunate, but some people, they act out of their own fear, okay? And there's a lot of fear around at the moment, so tensions all around the world are actually very high. So we're having to have a higher threshold of understanding with others during this time in order to get by, you know. So you can be assured, though, that growth is coming with this experience, and that you're actually stepping into a more authentic version of yourself, and so is the person that you're dealing with, okay? This card is about tension, conflict, letting things go, but having integrity at the same time. Everybody's got a different way of thinking, and it may not always be in agreement with you, or that you may not be in agreement with them, but you have to open yourself up to this opportunity and this idea of live and let live, because it's not going to serve your higher purpose, and you've already got an opportunity to reach your higher purpose. So this is the second week of May. There, it's about letting things go, and you know, they're showing me the figure again, tooting your own horn on your own path, okay? So whatever you want to do, if for example you said you want to work in a zoo, and your mom said, really, you know, you can't make money, as much money as you want working in a zoo, let her do her and you do you. That's the energy I'm getting. Again, I'm just giving you an example, but they're saying you walk to the beat of your own drum, as it were. Thank you so much. Ooh. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit of this conflict right now. And we have Seven of Fire. Yeah, you know, Seven of Fire is being your personal best, going the distance. You have the ability to persevere and go the distance with this card. You're unstoppable with this card. Your passion actually pushes all the obstacles aside, and you know, it's a sustained effort there. So I'm really seeing you being in this King of Air energy right at the beginning of May. And it's a cold eye that you're looking at your path going, now how can I action what I truly desire? How can I get from A to Z? Z being my absolute goal. How can I see it? Can I see the true path? Can I see right through? I can. What do I need now? I need the passion, and I've got all the those possibilities to get there, and I just need to take that leap of faith. Okay, no matter what conflict comes your way and who says you shouldn't be doing it, ignore it. Keep on your path. Why? Because you're actually at your optimum best. You can achieve anything you truly desire. With the Seven of Fire, anything you truly desire, you can have there. Now, I'm starting to lose my voice, and when I do that, it means like, you know, maybe you're not speaking your truth at this time, Aquarius, or someone is about to speak their truth to you until they lose their voice. I really feel this conflict. It's a verbal thing that's going on there. Please release the temptation to let anybody who challenges you and says you cannot do something, please release that temptation to listen to them. You live life on your own terms. Okay, Spirit's saying this is very important. If you take any message out of this, Spirit is highlighting it because it's gone very cold here on my arms. They normally do that when it's the most important message of the reading. And this is live life on your own terms. Okay, you're unstoppable. You can have what you truly desire. Believe in the unicorns. Okay, that I don't know why they just said that, but believe in the unicorns. Anything is possible. Dreams do come true no matter what people say. Just because they give up on theirs does not mean you should give up on yours. Very important message there. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much. Can you please guide them to the next message? Thank you. Five of Earth. Okay, so when we have the Five of Earth, we're back dealing with the physical plane there. Now, they are asking you that during this time of finding the correct path for you, there is an opportunity to find alternative forms of abundance financially, okay? They're reminding you not to live in a mental state of lack. Do not say things like, I don't have enough money to do the job of my dreams, because then you will have more of not having enough money to go for the job of your dreams. An illusion of lack is what it is. We all give ourselves those boundaries of illusions that we don't have enough. Or if only we could do this, we could have that. You know, there is nothing stopping us. It's an illusion. We stop ourselves, okay? We need to break the illusions. When you get this card, you got to look at where you can actually help yourself get on that path. So for example, if you can take a secondary state of income, for example, I know times are hard right now and people are looking for jobs, so getting a secondary stream of income is difficult, but they're saying keep your eyes out, because actually when you're ready, Spirit's sending you the possibilities. Even the smallest little possibility is a gem. Okay, so they're asking you to change your mindset, change your perception when you get this card, and bring into focus the results you want and what you seek and what you expect. And that is what you will get. Okay, change your poverty mindset, get rid of it, because all else flows from there. Okay, it's almost like you become one with the vision that you have, and then nothing stops you because you're at one with the vision. You're channeling it, you're connected, and your vibrations are matching it, and therefore it comes towards you faster. I hope that makes sense, Aquarius. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Transformation. Yeah. Change that poverty mindset. Now, transformation card is a major arcana card, and it's about attachments, okay? Attachments to the physical realm. What you really feel in the material world, you cannot do without. It's not the truth. It's an illusion, okay? Now, yes, we need money to pay bills. So we need that money. Yes, we need money to pay the rent, to, you know, and go on a journey in order to find our true selves and our true path. Yes, we need that. All else we do not need, okay? So Spirit is asking you to look at the material world as your playground almost, and be mindful that what you truly need and desire in this moment is all that you have. You have it all within you. Do not be attached to outcomes, okay? See the very end goal. Don't worry about the path. They will guide you on that path, okay? All you have to do is look after your mental health and your body, and watch for any excess, and know that you only feed your soul what is healthy for you, okay? And when you have that transformation card, it's like changing everything around you to suit the vibrations. Nothing remains the same, and you need to accept that life is actually a cycle of birth, life, and death. Okay, and that now is the time to let things change from one thing to another. You need to allow that these things happen for the higher good. Okay, you're actually called to let go of anything that does not serve you with this card, but you need to see clearly what that is so that you can blow all of that magical dust away. So for example, you know, and keep the root, the core of it. So for example, getting rid of all those attached outcomes, getting rid of what does not serve you, what's not healthy for you, things that you're having in excess that you don't particularly need, okay? And 13 is obviously, it resonates with the death card, you know, transformation, that scorpionic energy. And they're saying that the transformation, the seeds of it start when you, on the 7th of May there, and you'll start to see things come to fruition at the end of May. This is the last week of May. The beginning of the last week of May, when you'll start to see things flourishing for you, because you've embraced that transformation energy of the planets. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh. Chariot. And as soon as that's over, you are whizzing off, Aquarius, on your path to your dreams. Another major arcana card. This is a victory card in this particular deck, okay? This is about everything that you've ever worked for, and that, you know, you've ever dreamed of happening. Those outcomes are coming to fruition. This is now a time for victory, and you've learned a lot on your way, and you've learned that all aspects in your life are essential to your growth. And only when you realize that all aspects are essential to your growth, you will start to see this victory. Okay, this is also about trusting fully in that transformation and using your skills fearlessly to action your desires. The Chariot card is also about taking control of your destiny. So it's interesting that you have strategizing the path of your destiny right at the beginning of the reading, and to help close the reading at the end of the month, you have the action. You are on the path, Okay, this is going to be a very fast cycle for you, and I feel towards the end of May there is a shift there of energy where you're actually able to physically action something also. Despite this lockdown, you'll be able to physically do something with regards to your dreams there. Okay, it's divinely guided, and Spirit has said timing had to be right on this. So you may have felt delays in the past, but now is the time for you to take off. I can just see you like flying off with this dream or vision, whatever you truly desire to be there. Thank you so much, Spirit. King of Water. Yeah, look who's going to be so happy. Okay, that's also incidentally 2 Cancer cards back to back. Chariot and the King of Water are both Cancerian energy. So you may be dealing with a Cancerian during this time. Also Aries energy there. But with the King of Water, it's about being truly contented emotionally, you know, and an entrepreneur spirit. Okay, so whatever you're setting up your own business, you're likely to attract abundance and wealth during this time with this particular card. Whatever you've been manifesting, you've been a leader. Okay, and it's coming to fruition. It's also about being very gentle and fair, and being a good listener to other people, a peacemaker perhaps during you know, your conflict at the beginning there with somebody. Could be another air sign, another Aquarius or Gemini, Libra, with that King of Air there. But it also could be Cancerian, because we have Cancer quite strong in the reading. But diplomacy is called for during this time, and you're respecting everybody's opinions in this situation. So you have really gone away and thought about things, and are having this more harmonious collaboration. Now, you could have been getting together with someone on a creative project. They're giving me this now, connecting these 2 cards, and this one saying that there was some sort of collaboration, a creative collaboration between you and one other, and there may have been some sort of artistic differences there, and that led to a lot of conflict. But it does get resolved quite quickly, and your entrepreneurial spirit or your idea starts to take off because of it, actually, because you're both settled in your energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Aquarius need to know regarding this situation? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. Can you please guide them to the next message? What else do they need to know for this period? Wow, you're going to have a lot on your plate for the end of May. Thank you so much. They're showing me a beach ball. It's a really colorful beach ball. I don't know, or some of you planning a holiday, or you had planned a holiday, it's fallen through. But I'm seeing someone playing with a beach ball. Maybe you're playing, the way that they're playing with the beach ball is like volleyball, okay? But it's definitely a beach ball, or, you know, it's like someone's playing volleyball with it, okay? And they're showing me, bizarrely, red shorts. Okay, red shorts and a volleyball or beach ball being played there. They're saying this message is specifically, you have to listen to it because it contains stuff for you. Oh, we got another king, 3 kings energy. This is a very powerful month for you here, my beautiful Aquarius. So we've got a king of fire there. King of fire is obviously some sort of spiritual influence that's helped you being this creative leader. You're actually in line with Spirit at the beginning, at the end of May there. So, you know, double king of energy at the end of May. Okay, and when you're actually in line with Spirit, you're more powerful as a leader who can inspire others as well as yourself. You're mastering your crafts your real, let me get my words out, your true chosen path is what I'm trying to say, okay? So it is mastery and how you can be confident in your own abilities. You know, you have wonderful vision and you're actually like beaming with ideas. And during this time, this is not a time to be closed off or be rigid when you're co-creating with other people, and allow your new ideas to flow. okay? Because you lead with a lot of passion, but it's inspired action. It leads straight from the heart there. There's a wisdom with this card, a wisdom in creating, in passion, in, you know, achieving, and, you know, something that just sets your soul on fire. You'll be very abundant with it. There's a lot of emotional contentment coming from it. And the money is a solid foundation of money that will lead to growth. Okay, so you'll see that money grow after May, and you'll start to see the seeds of it growing, but it's all being actioned towards the end of May there for you, because you're starting to see some wonderful possibilities present themselves to you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. They have asked for one more. I was going to close it off, but they've asked for another. Why would you like to give them another? Ooh, okay. This one spun right around. The Star. I love that. You got the Star. This is obviously the most important one they wanted to give you. Inspiration, okay? Being hopeful and inspired in life right now. And everything that's happening points to a renewal of energy, new encouragement, and you know, a lot of abundance. After all the changes that you've actually experienced, there is a little bit of turbulence there, as you can see with that King of Air, some sort of conflict there with that Five of Air. After all the turbulence, everything will calm down, and everything you've experienced there will be for growth. Okay, things will be illuminated, and you'll start to recognize the hope that actually comes from this situation, this new beginning. So you've got two cards there that do speak of new beginning in this particular deck. Now the Star in the traditional tarot is gaining mental clarity, okay, and it is about achieving your dreams and illuminating what's truly possible, and shooting for the stars and getting them. And of course, Aquarius, it's your card, right? The Aquarian card is a Star card. It leads with a lot of balance there, a lot of harmony, having that 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the earth. Okay, but you are completely in control of your destiny at this time, Aquarius, and all will be revealed. So you are at the center of your reading, you know, almost like you're going to be a star. So whatever it is that you're actioning at the moment, it will really illuminate you, possibly even when you got the Star card, possibly bring you into the public eye in some way, especially since you've got this Victory card. You have the Chariot, which is also a Victory card. You know, you're being put on a pedestal here for whatever idea that you've started to action, this new path that you've taken, this new vision. Again, they're showing me these red shorts and volleyball. Are you a professional volleyball player? I don't know. Or you know, beach volley, who knows? And you have the Two of Earth, okay? Two of Earth is enjoying your work, okay? Having that balance between work and play. You know, when they say, if you enjoy your work, you'll never have to work a day in your life, because it feels like play, right? I don't know exact saying, but it's that energy. As long as your efforts bring you joy and you can play within your work, they don't have to be separate, because money will come on in faster when you're doing a job that you truly enjoy. And if you need to change anything within your work situation to help you raise your vibrations there, now is the time to take that action. There are a lot of possibilities presenting themselves to you, but one way or another with this card, whatever your dreams are, they are being manifested in the material world. That is what this card means. Your dreams being manifested in the material world. Coming out together with a Star, I mean, you got a lot of growth and expansion there for abundance, okay? You're on top right there. You're being illuminated. As I said, some of you might be in the public eye because of it, or want to be in the public eye and are reaching for your dreams there. But it is a very important time for you where your dreams are coming to fruition. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm going to give you an Angel Oracle card by Doreen Virtue to close off the reading. Release and surrender. Yeah, that's that Five of Air there. Release and surrender all that tension. Sorry, I can't get to it. It's underneath there. Release and surrender all the whole situation to Spirit. Let it all go. Let it flow. That's the way, you know, that it'll work for you. You need to just... You don't have to forgive the situation. Forget the situation, but please forgive the situation and just let it go. Okay? It says, we shower you with the blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Okay, they're here to help you and to serve you on your purpose. Okay, so if you need any help with this conflict, whatever that is, please ask them for help. But ultimately, just surrender it and say, you know what, it will all be taken care of. There's nothing to worry about during this time. You're on the right path. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They are reminding me to tell you, though, to be bold and fearless on that path, because what you truly desire wants you back. There is no point in dreaming small. That's what they've come on in to tell you. So I'm just passing on that message. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else my beautiful Aquarians need to know? Thank you so much. That's all. Okay. Thank you. Let your past go. Okay. So if there's some sort of baggage holding you back, it's definitely going to resurface on the full moon in Scorpio on the 7th of May to allow you to really readdress it. So don't be worried when all these emotions start bubbling up. It's meant to happen that way so you can cleanse yourself and let it all go. But it says here, the burden of carting around your past has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it, you don't need it, and now it's gone. Let it go, let it flow. Okay? Goodbye now. That's all you have to do, because it lightens you and you don't have any karmic debt to wrestle with. You're just letting it go. Okay? Let karma deal with whatever situation it is. You just do you. Okay? Because that's when you'll be successful. They always say the best revenge in a situation is to just get on with your thing, doing your thing, and be successful at it. That speaks volumes. You don't need any other revenge than that, right? So that's what they've come on in there to share with you. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians what else they need to know regarding this time? Do you want it all? You do? Okay. Okay. So you've got an angel. So you're being guided and protected during this time. Please ask your angels for any help there. You will get signifiers regarding this. They're showing me a robin regarding angels letting you know that they're nearby. Robin is a signifier to somebody. Or Robin the name. They've just underlined the word Robin as well. So they've given me the two. And it says on the back, made for an angel. Okay, made for an angel. They've just connected this to making angel cakes. Is there an angel cake? Angel cakes. So yeah, they've just showed me angel cakes, made for an angel. Angel cakes there. Okay, now they've given you the elephant, which is, you know, elephants never forget. Okay, so they can be very forgiving, but they don't forget. So again, it comes to the let your past go. And whatever conflict this is, listen with a loving ear. As you can see, the heart is on the ear there of that elephant. Listen with a loving ear. So just coming back to, you know, having that diplomatic listener, you know, non-judgmental peacemaker energy, and things will resolve a lot quicker than if you've got your boundaries up. Okay, so they're just asking you to, you know, be methodical in the whole thing, but be a gentle listener, okay? Because you're already observing there, but you're not letting your emotions get the better of you in the situation. Thank you so much. Now, you do have the butterfly, which is transformation, okay? And this transformative energy will bring you growth, spiritual growth, but it will also help you get onto your true path with that Fool card, you know, with enthusiasm, taking that leap into the unknown with enthusiasm, and it will serve you. It will serve you well. So I'm just going to bring it back to the transformation card, which is here. You have a beautiful. They've also said with the butterfly. And of course, you'll be lighter because you don't have any baggage. They want you to flutter off like the butterfly, okay? They don't want you to have that baggage. So that, cutting those ties to anything in the past. And they've given me the fish, which is, you know, depth, reaching the depths of emotion there, a water element. So you in this situation could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But just to let you know that Mars enters Pisces, and that's on the 13th of May. And that's when Mars is the communicator planet, the planet of action, okay? And Pisces is compassion. They're asking you with this, make love your mission. So if someone is, you know, having a go at you saying, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be, I thought you would be better doing the job you're in, and you want to change your path, they're saying lead with compassion, because they are leading in fear. Okay, so you will just take out the energy by being compassionate to the other person. So that fish connects there with that Mars going into Pisces. Okay, so when there is, you want to do forward motion and action on a new path, and someone is not happy with that and wants to hold you back, lead with compassion during this time, and all will be right. Okay, they'll come around to your way of thinking eventually, Aquarius, but they are reminding you, do not live your life on anyone else's terms but your own. They keep coming on in there with that, and you'll be very successful. Okay, and then they will eat their words, Aquarius. Okay, thank you. Oh, thanks so much. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm truly grateful. I hope this resonated for some of you Aquarians out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you resonated with the reading. Okay, thank you so much. They're just giving me one more thing before I go, which is again strange that they come on in at the end of reading, but they've given me someone is parceling up something with some sellotape and having some sort of crackers or corn, something, some cracker corn, I don't know, but you're parceling something up while you're listening to this, and they said pay close attention to live life on your own terms. That's your message. You're meant to hear that. Okay, so thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarius. Love and light.